Hi guys, it's Joanne with expressionsvinyl.com. We're brand new to this live YouTube. We've never done it before, so bear with us as we try and figure it out. We had a few little snags right at the beginning. But we're trying a new thing this week. We're going to do projects on Friday, and we'd like everybody to come and join if they want to and just see some of the fun stuff that we're doing. So this is our first one, and again, we're brand new to YouTube Live. We've never done a YouTube Live before. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. And also the project today is a brand new color that we have. We have Magenta FX, Glitter FX. I don't know if you can see the glitter in it. It is a fun color.
Tell them they can ask questions.
And if you've got questions while we're doing this, go ahead and ask questions. Bonnie's over here on the computer waiting for your questions, so she'll let me know as we're going along with our project. But we're gonna do it with this brand new Magenta Glitter FX and a couple other fun things. So here's one that we already did. This one's You Go Girl. The one I'm gonna do today is Live, Laugh, Love. But I wanted to start out by saying I've already painted my boards, but what I do, if you don't have a spot to go and get the boards cut, or if you don't have the wood yourself and finding a board is a little too expensive, I go to the craft stores, the Hobby Lobby, Joann's, Michael's, Pat Catan's. I can't think of some of the other ones in other areas, but you go after the seasonal stuff they're changing seasons, and they sell a lot of their old wood blocks for like $1. So very cheap, and we use those and paint over them and use them a lot. So that's what this one is. That's what these are. They had a beach theme on it. So I just painted over the beach theme, just the plain white, and that's what I'm gonna use it for. And they were about $1, I think. So that's a fun way to get something already ready, prepared, and cheap. Just go to the craft stores after the holidays or after their seasonal stuff and find a cheap piece of wood like that. So I've already painted it. And the creative team here, we use a lot of the chalk paint, not necessarily this brand, any kind of brand of chalk paint. Just like the feel of it and the way that it leaves the wood. So it's fun to use the chalk paint. So that's what I've used on this one, just the Waverly chalk paint. And that's all I've done to prepare the board, is just put the paint on the board.
Or go to a local contractor and they'll sell their scraps to you.
Yeah, or somebody just commented, go to a local contractor and you can sell the scraps. That's a good idea too. I've been to Home Depot, Lowe's, and they've got the scrap bins in the back. You can go to those kind of stores or just a contractor, and they've got a lot of scraps. So we're actually breaking down shelves in the warehouse, and so we get our scraps from our own warehouse too, but just different things like that for your scraps. So it's easy to come up with pieces of wood. So to start out with, I've kind of half finished this one, so I've got to finish more of it, but I've got it all painted. And I cut out a couple of these because I didn't really like the size of the first one. I wanted a little bit bigger one. And this one's a little bit bigger. But I do have another one here. I just haven't weeded it yet. So bear with me as I weed the project out. But this FX, the Glitter FX, it cuts so nice. I usually use a Cricut to cut mine, but the other people in the creative team, they use a Silhouette. And on the Cricut, you cut it at a little bit higher setting than just regular vinyl. But it is so fun. And that glitter on this one, and this bright pink color, kind of a lipstick color, it is a fun color. And right now, it's exclusive to us, so you're not
6 months.
you're not going to find it anywhere else. Okay, that was an easy one to weed. So I've got that one. It's a little bit bigger, just to fit on this bigger board. Yeah, that one should work. And the rest of the team around here knows that some days I can make up my mind and some days I cannot make up my mind. So I have a couple different options, but I want a little bit of feedback from you guys on what I should put on this one. The You Go Girl has the fun arrow, and I cut out a couple more arrows if we wanted to do that on it. And this teal is our polished metal teal. It goes really well with that pink color, the magenta color of the Glitter FX. So just a couple fun arrows. And then some more hearts. I wanted to kind of do an offset or shadow effect to them. So I have a couple different sizes that I can play with. There we go. And this is our ultra glitter, just a silver, I believe. Okay, so a couple different options we can do. With the hearts, Bonnie, will you have me the big picture and I'll show them the big picture of the hearts? Okay, we did this one, and this is what the hearts would look like. So that's kind of what the hearts would look like, and I kind of like that look as well. I don't know if you can see it because it's on glass, but kind of a shadow effect. So I did that in the teal and the silver. So I need your help in deciding what we're going to put on this one. So that's what this one looks like. Okay. So, and again, if you've got questions or comments while we're doing this, let me know. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one ready. Put transfer tape on it. I'm just going to trim it down. So I'm not using the whole piece.
The hearts without the weird tail thing is what they're saying you should put on it.
Okay. So I've got a lot of comments about the hearts without the weird tail thing. So I think we have a combination of those we can do, or at least one of them at least. Okay. And we need to put a plug in for this knife. People ask us all the time. It's just a simple utility knife, a Stanley Fat Max, but they're very nice and handy. And you'll see Jessica in her videos, almost every single one of her videos, she uses one. So we've all kind of adopted the knife. Get it, transfer tape on it. It's not gonna fit that way. Well, you improvise when it drops on you, so. Just be careful when I put that end on. Okay.
What font did you use for the words?
The font, oh, I did write those down.
What font did you use for the words?
I used, the laugh is Big Frost Plain, and I get fonts from, I'll turn it around for you. I get fonts from DaFont, Font Bundles, Hungry JPEG, so I get fonts from different places, and I don't remember where I got this one, but it's Big Frost Plain. The love is Chirp, and then live is Lemon Tart. And these are some of my favorite ones. They're just big, bold fonts.
Paper transfer tape easier than clear?
I like, the question was paper transfer tape easier than clear. I tend to go to the paper. It's what I've used most, and I like the paper. If you're doing a lot of layering and not really comfortable with positioning, you might want to go to the clear, but paper is kind of my backup. That's kind of what I always go to. So this one has a nice hanger at the top, so I've got to remember where the top is. I've done a few projects and had that at the bottom.
We sell the transfer tape.
Huh?
We sell the transfer tape.
Oh, yes. We sell the transfer tape. It's on our site, the paper transfer tape. And clear. We've got both of them available. Okay. I'm going to start on that side so that I'm not... And just kind of line it up where you want it. This one I'm not being as particular because it's just kind of a fun, the letters go every little direction. So I'm not being as particular about where it falls. And just smooth it down. And I've got my end ones I've got to be careful with that didn't have transfer tape on them. Get that one done first. There we go. See, it is possible without transfer tape, it's just not very fun. There we go. Make sure it's all smoothed down and peel it off. And I have found the best way to peel it off if you take it at a diagonal, not straight on it, just kind of take it at a diagonal and take it slow. Have a little patience with it. There we go. So there's the first color. I love this color. It's such a bright, fun pink. I don't know if you can see that, the glitter on it. So now we need, so what was the consensus out there? Do hearts, some of the hearts?
Without the tail.
Or any of the arrows?
Consensus was using the heart as the head of the arrow.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of people didn't like the tails.
okay.
Heart with that.
So if we do the heart at the arrow, that means we'd have the arrow pointing this way and the heart here. So now just to decide which arrow. They're all fun. Okay. Let me...
Heart and arrow both. Silver heart.
Should I put the teal in the back and then the silver on top of it? On the end of one of these? Should it turn? Here, let me get these off and we can kind of play with.
Silver back, teal front.
Silver back, teal front. Okay.
And add a heart to the upper right also.
Stuck. Okay. I love this interaction and I love that we get your real-time comments.
Can you cut the arrows apart and place them on to kind of see which fits best?
Yes. The question was if I can cut the arrows apart and kind of place them on. That's what I was going for, just to see what they look like. I'm going to put transfer tape on them just to kind of see. Maybe not. Maybe we can do this. I'll use the scissors. Okay, so the consensus was not the little swirly end ones. I'll put those over there. How How many people do we have out there, Bonnie?
63.
Yay! This is fun. This is the first time we've done a YouTube live, so. Okay, not that one. Oh, not this one. Okay, so we take the arrow, put the heart on it like that. Or if we do the silver behind it and then the teal, it's kind of hard to see, and then on the top of that one so that the heart points that way, or just the hearts face up like that. Actually, it's going to be this way. They're all going to face this way. So the silver at the bottom and then the teal on the top for the hearts. Or should we do it this way? Or I've got one where I can do the teal on the bottom and the silver on the top. Here, let me make it a little easier. I'm just going to put the little ones on top of the big ones, and then you'll see what they look like with it.
I like to point out instead of down.
Point out. So on our silver one, this is what the teal will look like on it. And this is where you kind of got to get creative, and that is the hard part about the paper. That's a little off, but I still think it's cute. Okay. That's what that one will look like on it. Or the other one just the opposite.
Centered on the arrow and not on the point. So in the middle of the arrow.
That's an idea too, like that. But the only problem we're gonna have.
Lay it on the board and let's see what it looks like on the board.
Yeah, there it is on the board. It doesn't really fit in the middle. Well, it could. It could fit right there. We can move this. It'd be a really tight squeeze right there, the way it's lined up.
Now try not layering the heart. See what it looks like without the heart.
There it is without the heart, or one of the other fun arrows. Or then with that at the end. I don't know if I like it at the end like that either.
You could make an O, you could put a heart on the O of love.
Yeah, that's an idea too, to put a heart on the O. I kind of like this one up here. Kind of like this one up here. I don't know if the heart fits down there, just the spacing I did on this one.
Someone said if you could turn the arrow the other way.
A longer arrow. We could do a heart down there. The one down there would be opposite. It has silver on the top, which that's an idea. one's not layered very well at all. But that kind of gives you an idea. We'll just put one there and one here. But you know, if you make the same project, this will give you an idea of all the different things you can do with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and, this one didn't layer as great, but it's still kind of fun. And put it right down here in this corner. So many different options out there with the hearts and the arrows or anything else you want to put on it, little flowers. We just wanted to use this fun new color that we had, the Magenta FX.
Can an arrow fit at the bottom of love?
The question is if an arrow can fit at the bottom of love. I don't think so. It's right at the edge, and these are a little bigger. They're a little too big without being right on top of the love. The ones I have, at least. Yeah, these would be over the edge. But that's a great option for the, you know, if you decide to do one yourself. And the hearts that I got are from Cricut Design Space, and I can look those up, and I don't remember. Actually, I think this is one of the free ones. I think it might be one of the free basic shapes. There we go. So it adds a little color with both the little color with that fun new Magenta Glitter FX. And then I like to add, if you can see on this one, just a little extra to the edges. It kind of looks a little bright white, but that's everyone's personal taste. I like it to add to the edges. Some people don't, but I'm gonna go ahead and add it to this one. And all you do, it's the Distress ink. You can get it at most craft stores, the Distress ink. Just take the little ink pad and just smear it on the edge. It's the same effect as if you were sanding it or something like that, and just, it adds a little bit more color. Kind of brings the color all around. And as it dries, as the ink dries, it dries a little bit different color. So you can add more if you want to. Like this one is a little lighter now. You can add more ink. So on the You Go Girl, that's the
Pan out a little bit more. There you go.
yeah, that's the Chirp. No, that's the Big Frost Plain is this font that we used on this one. The same as the Laugh in here. So that was our project today. Thought it would be fun to do with the new Glitter FX that we have. And we're gonna try these every Friday. We would love to know your feedback on this one, what you guys thought. If you liked it, project ideas, just fun, simple project ideas. We would love that.
Say the name of the font again.
The Live font is Lemon Tart. Laugh is Big Frost Plain. There's several different Big Frost ones, so I think I must have got this one from Font Bundles. And then Love is Chirp, which is a fun one.
What color was the ink?
Oh, the ink. Evergreen Bow. It came in a set of 4. and had 3 other colors with it, and this is evergreen. It's the one I found that was closest to our teal that I wanted to use. Whoops, upside down, sorry. And it's the evergreen on the back. These inks are fun. I've got a lot of the different colors. It just adds a little pop to it when it's got plain white edges. But I think this would be fun for a quick gift. If you need a quick gift for a friend, if you need, you know, a quick birthday gift, up on a gallery wall, just a fun little pop of color on your gallery wall, just on your desk. That's what I may do with mine over here on my desk, but just fun. And you'll want to go over to our website right now because we are running a fun promotion and contest on this Glitter FX, and all of that is over on our website under the blog. So go to our blog and you'll see all the information about that. So this fun new color and this project. And please let us know your feedback on this project today. Let us know other project ideas. You can either send it here or email us, send it through Facebook. We're gonna try and do these once a week. Hopefully on Fridays. We'll call them Vinyl Fridays, and just do a fun project. And really quick, we did a view of our office when we first, several months ago, but we've kind of changed a little bit in here. If you ever hear us refer to up in the creative office or upstairs, we're upstairs. That's why we always say up. We're up here working on stuff. So if ever you hear us say that, that's why we're upstairs. But you see the office behind us, and the creative team is actually behind the camera today. So the rest of them are behind the camera helping me with the project. So again, let us know and hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day, guys.